Stop looking at me.
Look at the camera.
Oh, you're looking at the camera?
That's what I'm supposed to
Oh,
do.
I thought you looked up. So it's like, man.
Like, what? So we're gonna start off. We're just gonna go. Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. This is a new video and it is gonna be my daytime makeup beauty routine. And so I'm going for, of course, a most natural look. This is the daytime. We not out here clubbing at 10:30 a.m. And this is the everyday look for me. I don't like to overdo it with too much highlighter, too much of this and that, but you will tell that I am a bit glammed up. So I will definitely let you know everything step by step how I'm gonna do this. So let's jump right on into it. Now, first thing will be my foundation. So my foundation that I will be using, because I am a oily skin type, before I even go into my foundation first, I will always prep my face. And my prep is the Perfecting White Charcoal Mattifying Treatment Primer by Boscia. And so this is what that looks like. And so I absolutely love it. It comes in a little pump like this. Just take two, 3 pumps. Just get it together and you just rub. So, and then after I have prepped my face with my primer, I will then let that sit a little bit. I don't want to ever put my foundation right on after my primer because it's a mattifying primer. I do have to let it sit a bit and kind of just soak into my skin and mattify in the places that I need it the most. So now that we've done that, I will go in with my foundation. So today I will be using and reviewing the Becca Skin Love because I have been using it for about a week or two and I absolutely love it. It is more of a weightless foundation. It's not heavy. It's not like a absolute forever long wear foundation. It is just like a everyday, good for your skin, helps the skin over time. No different and than something like BB cream, CC cream, or when you use Clinique, a lot of their, pretty much all of their skincare products are to help your skin over time. And so the Becca Skin Love foundation, it is in this color called Cacao. Comes in this cute little pump bottle. So here it is, Becca Skin Love in Cacao. And so it is infused with vitamin C, cold pressed avocado, melon blend, and bitter ginger. And it is supposed to basically just correct the skin over time and minimize pores. Now, will I tell you that it's mattifying? Yes, it is a mattifying type foundation. I believe it's more like semi-matte, not necessarily just absolute, like when I can think of a foundation that is absolute matte where you don't even need a primer with it. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, which I also have, and I only use that when I'm going to like very, very long events that have a lot of high, flash, camera quality, weddings, runway shows, as if I go to those, but mostly just for like weddings and big events like that. And so what I'll do is I'm going to be using to blend my foundation is the Clarisonic. I am using my Clarisonic again. So this is the foundation brush that I absolutely needed to have as an attachment to it. And so this will definitely give me an airbrush finish. I absolutely love that, and I will show you guys how I use it. So I personally want to just first shake up my foundation. Never want it to be just sitting. So shake that up, and then I will go in, put like one good pump of it on my fingers, and then just go in. each part of my face that uses it the most. Okay, then I just go in my Clarisonic, and then I just airbrush it. And I'll get my little mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. This saves so much time as well in the mornings when I'm trying to do my makeup before work. Okay, so I went over again just because I personally don't want a bunch of unnecessary creasing and just a bunch of like over time, since I am oily skin type, I don't want it to crease and just seep into my pores. So yeah, so it is mattifying, as you can tell. And so it looks really good. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Of course, this part of my body, I know people say, you want to match your neck, you want to match your chest. Well, my face is mostly exposed and I don't want to match it too much. And so if anything, if I feel like I have too much on, I'll just go in with a beauty blender. So here's my Per Minerals beauty blender, and I got off most of the excess. So you may not need a full pump, maybe like a half a pump, but because I like a good full coverage look, not a medium or sheer coverage, I like to get one good pump and I know that it's gonna last me. So if I want a longer wear, I do a full pump. If I want a more like light wear, won't be out too much, or you know, I can really just touch it up with just some powder, and all I'm wearing is just some mascara, hardly any, you know, eyeshadow, anything like that, then I'll just definitely stick with the good old half a pump, just depending on what your day consists of. But because I am oily skin type, kind of need that extra coverage. And so what I'll do next is go in with my Becca Luminous Perfecting Concealer. And that is what that looks like, guys. So with this concealer, the brush is totally like bent. There, you guys can see that. But I love it a lot. It is on the oilier side. However, I don't want to look like just super dry underneath my eyes, because I'm a person that smiles a lot, so I do get the, you know, the bags a little bit in the creases from smiling so much, which never hurts. But I like to just dab it. I don't ever like to just smear it under my eyes, because then it doesn't really blend as well, or you just end up putting too much. So I put a couple dabs there. I get my beauty blender. I already have a little bit of water here for me to use, so I can blend with that. And I'll just get my mirror and I'll show you guys how you do it. So I go in with a little bit of water. Now if I was contouring, I would put it here on my T-zone, forehead here, and on my chin for the places I want to highlight. But we're doing a natural daytime look, so we don't want to contour too much. I want to save that for the night owl. And so now that I've blended that, I'm gonna go in with my banana powder by Makeup Mania that I've had almost forever. And I don't like to use any other banana powder because, of course, with me being a chocolate complexion, I don't want to use something that's way too bright. So this is absolutely down to the last little bit that I have, and I definitely will get more. And so this works perfect for me. So I want you guys to see that. So that's what I do. I'll put it in there. I'll get my, you know, a nice little brush here. Now I don't have any brush numbers specifically. I mean, I got this from Miss A. I got a brush set from Miss A for about 10 bucks. And this is the AOA Studio F13. I don't like to press too much because then it'll be way too bright. And then of course, if I want more highlight, of course, you don't even need to use another concealer to do that. You can really just kind of like here and here and here. But I would do that because I'm gonna end up setting it all. And so next I will do my eyes. So to go in with the eyes, I'm gonna be using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Caffeine. So there's two of these. One is the original, and I'll show you that one. It's here in this purple bottle, and I have it as a tiny little mini. And it is the original, and it doesn't have a real color to it necessarily, but I don't want to use that because I'm a little chocolate girl and I like mine to have color. And it's a wand. It looks like this, and you don't need hardly much because your eyelids. So what I like to do, I like to get some on my hand here. And I don't go in and I just dab it. And it's very pigmented. I am a person that likes to use my hands for things that are like to prep or prime versus makeup, eyeshadow and stuff like that, eyeshadow brushes and everything. So then we'll go in with eyeshadow palette. So what we're gonna be using today is the Icon Mini by Absolute New York. And I love it. It comes with a little wand here, but we will not be using that. But here are the colors. You guys can see those colors, and they are to die for. They're so cute. Fits in your makeup bag as cute as can be. So now that my eyes are already prepped and primed, I'm going to be using a Sephora brush, and it is the Pro Smudge number 11 eyeshadow brush. So that looks like. We'll be using this brush here, and I do clean my brushes because clean brushes give, you know, clean skin, no blemishes, breakouts. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to actually start it off with the Pinkies Up color. So I'll be using this color here, Pinkies Up, for my lids because I want them to be nice and bright. I want to make it less pink and a little more like a rose gold. So I'll also add the color Chai to it here. I'll be using that one. And so I'll take a couple strokes of that as well. Okay, so after that, we'll also go in for the creases using True Beauty brush, but it looks like this. It's really cute. And so I'll actually go in after this and add, so I like that it's a little darker, not too much of a smoky eye look, but it's absolutely what I need it to be because I don't want to put a shimmer on top of something that's already pretty light and shimmery. So we'll actually go with this with the creases. And then we'll actually go in with the tiara. It's the tiara. And we're gonna actually take some of that to blend that in to not give it so dark. Cause I mean, it's like a smoky eye, but it's not necessarily because Royal Blood is pretty dark, and I will say that. but I like some color. I definitely love that. And then what I'll do here, after using my eyeshadow palette, I like to go in with just simply using my foundation as my, contouring and, just to kind of bring it all together. So what I'll be using today is the Bare Minerals Matte formula in the Neutral D29. So I will show you. It's the good old, not pressed. I really like loose because you don't have to use a bunch. There's that. And so what I like to do is, it already has some here on the top, just sitting there. So what I'll do is, I'll go in with this same brush here, and I'll swirl it around. Swirl, tap, and buff, as they say. And then I will go in and just crack open my little mirror again. And I will go in and just literally contour. And that looks 10 times better than that. So that's my eyes. And this is my daytime look for me. Honestly, can consist of just mascara, no eyeshadow at all. Honestly, and just straight powder and mascara. Because I'm not a person that wears like a ton of makeup. But if you are wanting like a daytime look with a little pop of color, this will do it without making you look like she's stepping out. She about to just tear it up on a Tuesday at the club. That's not what we're doing. Then I'll use my big feather brush to kind of bring it all in. And I'll be using my banana powder again. A little banana powder. Just to kind of highlight it and set it. So the colors can just stay put where they are. And I will just simply dab it all in. Dab it all in. And that really pulls it all in. Perfect. Because I'm going to tell you now, you want a nice, cute little daytime look, mascara and powder. It's the best thing going for you. If you're just trying to look very, you don't want to look like you have makeup on, but you definitely have some on, but people can't tell. That will be your go-to. But this is a nice, like, work week daytime look. And then if you guys were to like, hey, you want to go get some drinks after work, Cynthia? Yeah. Karen, do that. Our daytime look almost looks as if we don't have any makeup on. So I know if this were for someone of a lighter complexion, I wouldn't use something like, I wouldn't use Royal Blood. I would actually probably use, for a daytime look, the Tea Time. But for me and my complexion, I'm not going to be using that color because I need it to blend and be more natural for me. And green is not part of my skin tone color spectrum. So I do like it a lot. Those are the eyes. So what I'm going to do here is do my eyeliner, and then I'll come back to you guys with that. And just before I go into using, my favorite is the Kat Von D ink eyeliner that doesn't have the wing already, like, I guess, fixed into the way that the brush is set so that you can make an easy wing. I already kind of know how to do that. So I kind of really just like it to be straight, as if it was just like a little brush such as this here. But I will be using the liquid liner by Lush Fresh Cosmetics, and I love their liner simply because it doesn't smudge. It is more of a liquid, not necessarily like a crayon, so it goes on very smooth. And then as well as it is vegan, so I wear contacts and I have very sensitive eyes, And with the weather always changing for me, that can be so irritating and annoying with my eyes. And then I have the runny, crying eyes, ruining makeup. I hate that so much. So I did go ahead and switch over to this because it doesn't irritate my eyes whatsoever. So it is a very good brand. I love their makeup. You should check them out. Okay guys, so I'm back and I have my eyes done with my eyeliner. I did a winged look here. And so just to kind of look at it head on, that's my ideal thing that I like to do. I mean, I'm not an absolute artist, but hey, it'll come together once we're all done. So now that I've actually done that part, we'll go into actually just setting my face, setting my makeup. So what I'll do is still go in with a different brush. This is my Eco Tools Foundation Feathery Brush here by Eco Tools. And what I'm gonna do here is go into my Bare Minerals, and I'm just gonna get some in here. Just tap a little bit of the loose powder, swirl, tap, buff. I want to go into my brows. So as you can tell, I naturally do not have the thickest eyebrows, and I actually have been trying to grow them for quite some time. And so what I'm gonna do is we're first gonna brush those bad boys. So what I'm gonna be using here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Ebony, and it has this cute little pencil here. Of course, I am absolutely almost out, but you don't really want to use too much of this. This is kind of just to fill in the gaps. Like this here is an absolute gap. And then I'll actually go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade Gel. So it comes in this little wand. It's like the pomade jar, but it's the gel, and it comes with this little wand here. And you just go over it with this. And I will definitely contour this. Put a little more concealer there. So I will use my Becca concealer again to fix my eyebrows how I like them to be. And instead of me going in with a beauty blender, I'll go in with an angle brush that I like to use and just blend. Okay, so there's my eyebrows. And then I will top it all off with my mascara by Bare Minerals called Lashtopia. And here's a cool little glimpse of their mascara. And this is the brush it comes with. You guys can see that? So what I'll do is, I like to just start from the root to tip. Like just to make sure that I do not, grease over. I'm gonna be using the Mario Badescu Healing Powder. So here's what that looks like. And it is like a greenish, light green powder, but it is translucent. And so what you'll do is you'll take some, buff it, and that's what it looks like on my all over foundation brush. And you do this to really set your makeup. And then I will top it all off with some lip gloss. It's definitely not lip gloss. Top it all off with some lip gloss by Buxom, and this is in the color Crystal. And here's what that looks like. It almost looks pink, but it's like a nude color. More brown than pink. and the wand is not even really a brush. I mean, this will work with, anything. You can put this with lip gloss. You can put it with anything. I chose this because it's like, there's some color there, but is it color? And so that is my daytime, go to work, but I am definitely very glam look. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really like this look. I hope it wasn't too extensive, but I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a pleasure doing this, and I will have more videos like this. Definitely doing a night out type of look, or maybe even a holiday look. And so just let me know what you guys want to see more of, and I appreciate you guys watching this video so much. Continue to like, subscribe, and definitely leave comments below about the things that you think I should work more on, do more of, or just any feedback is great, positive, negative. It's all corrective criticism, and it's love at the end of the day, and that's how I see it. So definitely keep that up, and I love you guys so much. So be tuned in for the next video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. So you guys want to know how I get this look? Click and subscribe. No, okay. What am I supposed to do?
You're just supposed to.